in the aspect of people first, employees are the core because we have to have engaged employees that know and commit to providing the best service and know that it's important to be active, contributing citizens in the community in which we live. The focal point and the anchor is customer. And for many, many years, well before I got here 12 years ago, the focus has been how do we stack up with other energy providers. And there were surveys that we did and they were industry-wide, and we still do a lot of that today. But what we really know and see is that customers don't just assume that they're comparing us to other energy providers. Matter of fact, if you live in this community, you haven't had another energy provider on the electric side. So you do hear people that move from other communities here, and they can tell the difference of what we try to strive for in terms of service. But the average person is saying, hey, my banking solution set is getting much better than it used to be. Even when I get to the movies, everything is automated. I can buy tickets online. And so what we're looking at is solution sets that are outside of typical energy delivery, and it's more about, how can they get to us and we can have more activities and information and program information and excitement there on the web for them. And that isn't typically a space the energy companies have done. But we have to look at that, and we have to look at what's the next iPhone version going to be and how can we optimize that, or Android version, or those kinds of things. Our world has to connect because customers' expectations are broad. Now, I would say still that being a municipal entity, we always feel like we need to couple not just the provision of a new service, but how well we do it, how we do live here, and people can call us. They do run into us in the grocery store and at church and around their kids' education. So we can provide a personal touch to our customers in addition to making sure that we're meeting the standards that they are applying across the board and looking to exceed those expectations. Now that's a big perspective to try to get our hands around, but we know that's what we have to do. We can't stay stagnant, and we can't assume that they want us to perform in the ways that we have before. It's all about really understanding their, what we call omni-channels. They want to be talked to in their perspectives the way they want to. Some people still want to call us, but some people just want to be able to transact easier on the web, and they want to know that our systems connect to other systems. And so that's the perspective of just meeting their evolving and growing expectation, and assume it's not going to stop. It's going to continue to go forward, and we've got to think a lot more iteratively. Where's the value? What are they looking for? What do we need to offer next? How do we make it seamless? How do we integrate it in the most effective way? That's our thinking. And that means you talk to them and you ask them questions ahead of time instead of waiting.